With loneliness, having no friend, I don't need friendship or outside validation to live my best life, darling. Do you ever see really wealthy women hanging out with a pack of other people? Do you ever see really wealthy women hanging out with a pack of people or a bunch of people? No. They're always either solo, going shopping, and they enjoy their peace. You know, but if you're young and you need people to hang out with, that's understandable. Those aren't your friends. Those are just associates. You can meet them anywhere and go sit at a restaurant bar. The chick sitting next to you is your bestie for the night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to learn the difference. Some of y'all young women, y'all think friendship is the kind of friendships you had in elementary and junior high school. No, when you get older, all of that changes. Friends are more like peers and associates after you get grown. If you don't really need them, you don't need them. You said you're having a bad day? Yell at us? Thank you, girl. Well, I'm sad that you're having a bad day, but you know, it's getting ready to get better. How you deal with How do you tell them what you want? Okay, at a young age, most men aren't going to take you that seriously, so you have to be serious about your standards. Like I was. When I was 22, I was serious about my standards. I was so serious about my standards, people couldn't believe it. I was 22. I said, I'm not dating anybody unless they can pay my bills. Period. You cannot call me yours. We are not exclusive. You can pay for this food and these drinks, but you cannot claim me, and I will not claim you till all bills are paid. I said that, and I was dead serious. I was like, and I got a couple of people telling me you're never gonna find it, but I did. Found it 2 weeks later after I was told I would never find it. So guess what? Keep them standards high, and you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for because you're clearing out all the riffraff. An illusion between men and women. People say they love you, you love them. It's conditional love. You can be infatuated, you can be in lust, you can love a person with condition, but it's not going to be the love that women look for. I'm just telling y'all, men, y'all need to understand this. The type of love that women are seeking, you can't give them. That's why y'all have kids, because from that union comes the love that she's looking for. The media, the TV, the fairy tales have these women so messed up. Even though when they have a child, they're still looking for the love from a man. Men cannot love you like you want to be loved. That's just it. And it's not their fault. There's nothing that they're lacking. It's something that you have too much of. That's it. And the reason you have extra is because you have kids. They don't have that extra because most of them don't take care of the kids. They don't need it. It will make them soft. They can't go out and get paid. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that your man is just not loving you right and you're missing something and it's not working and you don't feel love. It's because he can't do it. There's a book out there saying men don't love like women. It's a book out there. And I already knew that before that book even came out. Love is an illusion between men. Let me tell y'all something, because y'all are dumb. Some of y'all are real stupid. And I'm going to help y'all out for 2 seconds. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it. And it doesn't mean you need to tell the truth either. Okay? Let me repeat that. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it or that you even have to tell the truth. Write it down. Let me tell y'all something, because y'all. This is why a lot of men don't marry, because they've already been married with no paper and no ring. Well, I used to live with this chick. Think about this. A guy would tell another guy, well, I used to live with this chick and she cooked and cleaned, washed my drawers, did everything a wife's supposed to do, but I never married her. And I broke up and left her for somebody else and they did the same thing for me. So technically, men have literally been married if they've lived with a living girlfriend who cooks and cleans. They've already been married. They're not rushing to no altar to marry you if you already acting like you married to them. There's nothing there for them. Free sex, free food, free laundromat, free maid service, no ring, get up and go when you feel like it. Okay? Y'all are dumb. You said cheat right after you cook. Exactly. I got to go. I'll see you later. Or cheat before they get home to eat your food. If I see you cooking with no ring, I'm calling you Pick Misha straight up. Buying you a t-shirt, sending it to you for Christmas. Okay? That's your name now.
If you cook it with no ring on. Okay. And if you do like to cook every once in a while, don't make it every day, because that's just going to stress you out. Put more, things on your to-do list that goes unappreciative. Make your food a treat, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. And everyone else knows how to cook. Y'all can buy instant meals or heat up meals that are already cooked. They sell those pre-cooked meals at the grocery store where all you have to do is pop it in the oven or the air fryer. It's still homemade. Get some of those, and hopefully he can figure out the instructions on it. Okay, but that's not your job, ma'am, because you ain't getting no paycheck, no tax deductions for it, or you're not even getting raises. So leave the cooking to him.
Stop trying to help everybody. I know that there's these women that just want to help people. I want to help you, even if it's just talking to them, giving them ideas. Shut up. Don't talk to them. Real men know what to do. Stop giving them advice. They don't need it. That's not your role. There's so many women who want to be a mother and an advisor. That's not your role, unless that's your son. A man wants to be a man. A man's ego always wants to be seen as a man. And once you have seen him at his weakest, you don't respect him anymore. You don't see him the same anymore. You don't feel the same about him anymore. And he notices that. So he goes out to find someone who has no idea that he's weak. And that's where y'all got to draw that line. So if you're out here trying to be in business with men, can we be in a business? No. You can't go into business with your husband. Can he invest in my business? Nope. None of it. Stay everything separate as far as business is concerned, because you can do all of that without being his woman. You can do all of that without being married. Okay?
Let me tell y'all something, because y'all are dumb. Some of y'all are real stupid. And I'm going to help y'all out for 2 seconds. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it. And it doesn't mean you need to tell the truth either. Okay? Let me repeat that. Just because someone asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it, or that you even have to tell the truth. Write it down. Let me tell y'all something, because y'all,
unless they make $6K plus, you don't reach for your wallet for nothing when you in the presence of a man, and you do not go above and beyond for a man. Okay, you let them do all the going above and beyond for you, and you will never have to heal again, ever. So y'all stop healing and start getting some standards, because the more you heal, the faster someone's gonna come and break your heart again, and then it's gonna have to heal again, and then it's gonna get broke again, and then you're gonna heal again, but you're gonna be more bitter, so it's gonna be harder for you to attract anybody. Just have some standards. And I would start dating right away. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't need no time, because I would be right there with somebody way better, getting my money, getting my school paid for, and some new clothes. I'm not trying to sit there and waste my life and, for somebody who I gave my all to. I would never give my all to anybody unless they're my children, and they still ain't getting 100%. Okay? So, no. Get you some standards and go right back out there. Get you some standards, and you will never have to heal again. I promise you.
You don't walk into the room. If you don't feel like this in relationships or dating phase, you're starting from the wrong place. If you're scared, nervous, feel guilty, don't know your self-worth, don't know how to walk in like a main character, you're too nice. You're never going to expect to be worshipped, so it's never going to happen for you. Okay? When you walk in like a goddess, and the goddess you are, with high standards, self-worth, value, men will worship you. Period. But you got to have the mindset first. Otherwise, people are going to clock you from a mile away. Low self-esteem, pick Misha, dummy, Barbara the Builder. That's what they're going to be pointing at you, labeling you at. If you don't walk in there like a goddess from day one, to be worshipped. So if you don't have this mentality, you shouldn't even be dating. If you don't have this mentality, you shouldn't even be dealing with men yet, until you get this mentality. Why? Because if you enter into any dating situation, any relationship without this, you're doomed. Because if you don't put yourself in a position to be worshipped, and you expect a man to put you on a pedestal and you haven't put yourself there yet, You dumb. Being desired about yourself. You have to know you're desired before you get desired. How do we dress classy, feminine, and elegant? You're 20 years old. What should I be wearing during the daytime, afternoon, evening? You need to start following people on Instagram and TikTok that dress classy in their 20s. Feminine and classy. Not trendy and trashy, but feminine and classy. You need to start making Pinterest searches to look up feminine and classy outfits for 20-year-olds. Okay, you need to do your research because every city is different. Every country is different. You can put your city, your country, or your age range in there to know how to dress best, okay? People are dressing all sorts of ways. In California, Miami, Texas, New York, everyone has a different outfit and a type of dress that's considered classy, sexy, or just classy, okay? So you have to do your research to where you live. Like for me, I live in Texas. Our outfit choices are going to be very different than someone who lives in Miami, okay? So depending on where you live, the type of money you're going after, like I have a piece of like hair right here. The type of money you're going after needs to be how you dress to attract and be desired.